Namaste and welcome everyone. My name is Kat and I'm really excited to guide you through this Vinyasa yoga practice. This class is going to be quite dynamic, active, building up that fire in our core, also strengthening the legs. Overall, we're going to focus on the lower body. In this class, we don't put any pressure on the hands or the wrists, so there won't be any chaturangas or downward facing dog postures. So if you have a wrist injury or a hand injury, or you just want to have a break from your chaturanga heavy yoga practice, then this class will be ideal for you. To begin, I invite you to find a comfortable seated position on your mat, cross-legged or not, whatever feels best. Resting the hands on your thighs or in your lap, and then closing down the eyes when you feel comfortable. Taking a few deep breaths, breathing in and out through your nostrils. Just taking this moment to arrive on your yoga mat and to let go of the day thus far, whatever has happened in the morning. You can let it go now and become fully present with yourself. Relaxing the body from the toes all the way up through the legs, feeling the thighs become heavy and relaxed. If you feel that you need any support, perhaps a cushion underneath the sitting bones, feel free to grab one now, modifying the pose whenever you need it. Softening the belly and the chest. Relaxing the shoulders. Feeling the spine coming into alignment, finding its natural curvature. Relaxing the facial muscles. And then for a moment, just resting your awareness within the body. Being present with whatever sensations are arising. Perhaps you already feel a sense of relaxation and calm. Or perhaps there's some tension in some areas of your body. There's no need to label any of these sensations as positive, negative, good or bad. And we don't want to cling to any of these sensations or try to push them away. We just observe, curious like a child. And then we begin to deepen the breath, breathing deep down into the belly. With every exhalation, feeling the body sink deeper into the ground. If you like, you can breathe in Ujjayi Pranayama today for this entire practice by slightly constricting the back of the throat until you can hear a soft rushing sound. This breathing technique is also called the ocean breath because the sound of the breath reminds us of the waves, the tide coming in and out. Utilizing Ujjayi Pranayama in our Vinyasa practice is really helpful because it's an energizing and activating breath, but at the same time it helps cool down the body. We're going to be creating a lot of fire. It can be nice to balance that out with this cooling breath. And at the same time, the sound of our breath gives the mind something to anchor on in this practice. So instead of focusing on external things, whatever is going on around you, we focus just on the sound and the sensation of the breath. Resting the hands on your knees as you inhale, push the chest forward and roll the shoulders back. Exhaling, we gently round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. You can keep the eyes closed here or open them, whatever feels best. As we gently begin to open the spine, inhaling to push the chest forward, look up. And exhale to round through chin to chest. Inhale to open the chest. And exhale, round through, pull the navel in towards the spine. One more inhalation. And then we begin to draw gentle circles, going into the hips now. Taking it as slow or as fast as you like. Keeping the hands relaxed, shoulders soft. Circling first in one direction. And then changing to the other direction. Feeling your sitting bones moving across the mat, across the earth. Nice posture for grounding. Connecting to the earth below. And we come back to center. Inhale, reach the arms up halfway. Exhale, right hand to the ground, side stretch. Inhale to lift. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. And exhale, right hand to the ground, reach the left arm over. Inhale. And exhale to the left. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach both arms up, fingertips to the sky. Interlace the hands, push the palms up. Exhale, round the spine, push the hands forward. Inhale, reach the hands up, gaze is forward. And exhale to round through chin to chest. Inhale. And exhale. Last inhale. And exhale, release the arms. Coming to a standing position at the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Fingertips reaching down to the ground. We tuck the tailbone under and gently engage the core. Inhale to reach your arms up, gaze to the thumbs, and exhale, fold forward, resting the fingertips either on your shins or the yoga mat. Relax the head down. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine, shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, release. Inhale, come all the way up, spine is long. And exhale, hands to heart. Once more, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. And exhale, bow the head to the knees. Inhale, coming up with a long spine. Exhale, hands to heart. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to bow. Grounded through all four corners of the feet. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up, coming to Utkatasana, the chair pose. Engaging the core, tucking the tailbone under. 2 deep breaths. Stepping the right foot back, coming to a high lunge, reaching the fingertips to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, reach the arms back. Inhale, fingertips forward and up. Exhale, reaching the arms back in a circle. Inhale, reach the arms forward and up. 2 more times. And inhale, reach the fingertips up. Exhale, open up to warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, left elbow on the left thigh, right hand reaches over the head. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior, looking up to the left hand. Exhale, extended side angle. You can come to the full posture if you want. Left hand on the mat, inside of the front foot. Right arm reaching over the head. Or you can take the variation we did earlier. Rotating the right shoulder back to open the chest. We stay for 5 deep breaths. Last exhale. Inhale, come all the way up. Lengthen the legs and turn the toes out. Exhale to goddess pose. Bend the knees, rest the hands on your thighs. Inhale here. Exhale, look back over the left shoulder, stretching out the right. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Inhale to center. Exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale to center, and then we turn towards the other leg, coming back to our high lunge. Reaching the fingertips up as we inhale, and then circling the arms back as we exhale. Fingertips forward and up, deep inhalation. And exhale, circle the arms back. 3 more times. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open to warrior 2, looking over the fingertips of the right hand. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle, right elbow on the right thigh. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale to reverse warrior. And exhale, finding your variation of extended side angle. Either resting the right elbow on the right thigh, or bringing the fingertips of the right hand to the mat. Opening the chest, and if possible, turning your gaze to look up into the left hand. Breathing 3 more deep Ujjayi breaths. Last exhale. Inhale, lift all the way up, 5-pointed star, toes point out. Exhale, bend the knees to goddess pose. Inhale. And exhale, first twist. Looking back over the right shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Turning back to a high lunge, facing the front of the mat. Deep inhalation. And exhale, step the right foot to the left, chair pose. 2 deep breaths here. Shoulders relaxed. Knees bend only as far as it feels comfortable for you. And exhale, release, come back to your mountain pose. From here we come to Garudasana, the eagle posture, bending the knees, and then bringing the right leg over the left, either once, then you can rest your toes on a block or on the mat perhaps, or you can tuck the toes behind the left calf. Bringing the right arm forward, bend at the elbow, and then crossing the left arm over, either touching the back of the hands or the palms. Bringing the thumb to touch your third eye between the eyebrows until you feel the stretch in your shoulders. Engaging the core, keeping the spine nice and long. Two more breaths. And then slowly unravel the right leg and send it straight back, coming to Warrior 3 variation with eagle arms. The right toes are pointing towards the mat, torso parallel to the ground. You can keep the standing leg bent for more balance and grounding. Slowly lower the right foot down to the ground. Inhale, lift the torso, maybe come into a little back bend. And exhale, open the arms, open the hips to Warrior 2. Inhale, we come back to our reverse warrior, looking up into the left hand. Exhale to extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. This time we lengthen the front leg. Exhale, reach the left hand forward and down, coming to Trikonasana, the triangle pose. If possible, looking up towards the right hand. We take 5 deep breaths here. There's no need to bring the left hand to touch the floor. We focus much more on lengthening and reaching up towards the sky. Last exhalation. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend the left knee, Warrior 2. We're going to come into balancing half moon. You might want to use a block, placing it slightly diagonally in front of your left foot. Reaching the left arm either towards your block or the mat. We lift the right leg off the ground, opening the hip. Either resting the right arm on your right hip or reaching it up towards the sky. The right foot is engaged. Imagine you're kicking it back against a wall. We hold here for a few breaths. Keep opening the hips and the chest. And exhale slowly. Bring both hands to the mat or your blocks. Relax the head down, hips squared forwards. Inhale here, reaching the right leg high up. Exhale, bend both knees and tap the toes of your right foot to the heel of your left, Shiva squat. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release the right foot parallel to the left. Relax your head down. Inhale, coming all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Coming to Garudasana on the other side, we bend the knees, and this time we wrap the left leg around the right, either once or hooking the toes behind the calf, keeping the hips squared forward. Left arm, right arm crosses over, either touching the back of the hands or the palms, and finding a steady point to fix your gaze. Slowly unravel the left leg, flex the foot, and then send it straight back, coming to your Warrior 3 variation. It's quite normal that it feels different on this side compared to the other. Perhaps this is easier, perhaps this is harder. Whatever it is, we simply do our best. Slowly lowering the left foot down to the ground. High lunge position. Inhale, lifting the torso, coming to a soft back bend. Exhale, open the arms, Warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, reverse. Lengthen the front leg this time, making sure you don't block the knee. Exhale, first reach the right hand forward, lengthening the side body. And then coming down, left arm reaches up. Trikonasana. 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Last exhale, inhale, lift up. Exhale, rebend your right knee, Warrior 2. Again, you can place your block or the hand diagonally in front of you, lifting the left leg. Left hand is either on the left hip or reaching up to the sky. If you feel like you have a good balance here, you can turn your head to look up. If you feel you're becoming shaky, keep the gaze forward on the floor. Exhale, release both hands towards the ground or your blocks. Inhale, reach the left arm higher, hips squared forward. Exhale, bend the knees, tap the toes of your left foot to the heel of the right. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, tap the toes. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen, reach the left leg up. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the arms up, spine is long. Exhale, hands to heart. We step the right leg back again, reaching the fingertips up, high lunge position. And exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms, push the chest forward. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach the arms up and lift the right knee into the chest. Few deep Ujjayi breaths here. Keep reaching the knee higher. Engaging the core. And then grabbing the right foot with the right hand. You can keep the hand open or bring the fingers into Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger touching. You might want to stay here if this feels enough, or you can reach the left hand forward and at the same time kick the foot into the right hand. Shiva's dancer pose. Slowly release with control, lowering the right foot to the ground, hands by your side, Tadasana. We repeat, stepping the left foot back, high lunge position, fingertips reaching up to the sky, inhale. And exhale, cactus arms, opening the chest and the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend. Keeping the weight on the front foot. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Lift the knee into the chest. 5 deep breaths. Keep the shoulders relaxed, facial muscles soft. And with the left hand grabbing the inside of the left foot, you can either stay here or begin to kick the foot into the hand, reaching the right arm forward, keeping the chest open, torso lifted. And slowly, with control, we release. Either turning around or stepping back to the end of your mat so that we have the entire length of the mat in front of us. Bringing the feet wide, toes pointed out. We bend the knees, coming to a squat. Left hand on the ground. Inhale, reach the right arm up. Gaze follows the hand. Exhale, release. Inhale, reach the left arm up. And exhale. Inhale, right arm reaches up. Exhale to release. Inhale, left arm. Exhale. One more time on each side. Both hands on the mat, we gently walk them forwards. Knees come to the ground. And then we place the forearms on the mat. Fingers spread wide, shoulders above the elbows. Stepping the feet back, coming to a forearm plank. Making sure the body is in one straight line And you're not kind of hanging in there or pushing the buttocks up. Engaging the core. We take 10 deep breaths here. If at any time it feels like it's too much, you can lower the knees onto the ground. If you like, you can intensify this posture by first bringing the right elbow towards, the right knee towards the right elbow, stepping it back, and then the left knee towards the left elbow. 4 more on each side. One more on each side. And then we step the feet closer, coming to Dolphin pose. Relaxing the head down in between the shoulders, keeping the spine nice and long. If you find that your back is rounding, lift the heels and bend the knees. You can reach the tailbone much higher. Keep pressing the elbows into the mat, strengthening, activating the shoulders. 5 deep breaths here. And exhale, release the knees onto the mat, untuck the toes, sweep the arms back, and relax the forehead onto the mat in Balasana, child's pose. Breathing deeply, allowing the shoulders to relax. Again, feeling the connection to the ground, to Mother Earth, holding us. And then slowly rolling up. Coming through to sit on your sitting bones. Either interlacing the fingers behind the thighs as we come into Navasana, the boat's pose, or reaching the hands forward, making sure you keep the shoulders rolled back, chest lifted. Feet are flexed, the knees close together. 2 more breaths. We're going to cross the right leg over the left, perhaps with the hands drawing the feet closer to the hips. Reaching the right arm back. Left arm up, inhale, and exhale, bend the left elbow, and if possible, grab hold of the fingers of the right hand. Now, if you can't grab the hands, you can use a strap or just hold on to your clothes. Just gently opening up the shoulders and the chest. Breathing all the way down to the belly, the hips. And slowly release. If needed, shake out the arms for a bit. And then we come back to Navasana, the boat pose. Reaching the arms forward or interlacing the fingers behind the thighs, whatever feels right, making sure we keep the chest nice and open, soft, steady gaze. Two more breaths. And then crossing the left leg over the right, drawing the feet close. Left arm goes behind the back, right arm up, inhale. And exhale, interlace the fingers or grab your strap. Keeping the spine long, we push the elbows back gently. Release the hands, and last time we come to Navasana. Legs parallel, feet flexed, and the chest lifted. 5 deep breaths here. Last inhale, and slowly release as you exhale. Coming to any comfortable seated position on your mat, closing down the eyes for a moment. Resting the awareness inside the body. Feeling the connection to the ground at the sitting bones. Perhaps feeling your heartbeat a little faster than usual. Feeling the sensation of the breath. Just curiously observing, where do I feel this? In the nostrils, the throat, high up in the chest, or deep down in the belly. Can you feel your shoulders gently rising and falling with every breath? Or perhaps you feel the wind, the air around you, cool on your skin. Observing without judgment what is present in the body, and perhaps what has changed since we started our practice about 45 minutes ago, perhaps. healing and activation of the muscles, and opening of the joints. Maybe you feel more energized, or you feel exhausted, tired. Again, there's no need to judge anything as bad or anything as good. We're just meeting our body, meeting and getting to know ourselves. Slowly opening up the eyes, and bringing the soles of the feet to touch for Bandhasana, bound angle pose. Bringing the heels closer to the hips to deepen the effects of the posture. But if it feels like there's too much tension in the inner thighs or pressure on the knees, then you can move the feet further away from the body. Holding on to the big toes, we focus on lengthening the spine, relaxing the shoulders. If you find that you're already rounding the spine here, grabbing a cushion or anything to bring some height underneath your sitting bones. Deep inhalation. And exhale, begin to fold forward. Going only as far as it feels good for you. Perhaps you can rest the forehead on the ground, or you can grab a cushion or a pair of blocks, or you can just hold yourself up, making sure the neck remains long. And wherever you are now, staying for 10 deep breaths. Feeling the stretch, perhaps in the hips or the thighs. Perhaps you can also feel some sensation along the back. Breathing into those sensations. Allowing them to soften. Allowing yourself to soften. Slowly, as you inhale, begin to lift up. And then coming to lie down on your back. Resting the soles of the feet on the ground, hands besides the hips. Fingertips can almost reach the back of your feet. The neck is long, If your hair's in the way, perhaps opening up your ponytail to make sure you can rest the back of your head comfortably on the mat. Breathing in, we lift the hips, coming to bridge pose. If you're comfortable here, you can bring the shoulders closer together and perhaps interlace the fingers, pressing the hands into the mat. We stay here for 5 breaths, always reaching the hips higher towards the sky and the chest lifting towards the chin. Keeping the knees in line with the body. Slowly release the hands and roll down onto your back. Bringing the feet as wide as the yoga mat, allowing the knees to rest against each other. Releasing any tension from the lumbar spine, the lower back area. And if you like, you can rest one hand on your chest, one hand on your belly. Again, focusing on your breath. One more deep breath. And then we're going to lengthen the left leg on the mat, hugging the right knee into the chest. Feet are flexed. Relax your elbows and shoulders, allowing the arms to be heavy by your side. And then opening up the right arm, palm facing up to keep the shoulder open. With the left hand, we guide the right knee into a twist. I have my microphone on this side, so I have to be a bit careful. But for you, you can gently use the left hand to push down the thigh, making sure both shoulders remain grounded on the mat. Looking towards your left. Take 5 breaths here, allowing the body to really relax and become heavy. Rolling back to center, exchanging the legs, hugging the left knee in, flexing both feet, pressing the right thigh into the mat. And then opening up the left arm, Guiding the right knee over into the twist. Both shoulders on the mat. And then if you want to go deeper, you can gently use your right hand to push down the left thigh. These twists are really beneficial, kind of massaging our internal organs, helping with our digestion, and also helping the body to release any toxins from our system. Allow the body to become soft here, relaxing everything. See where you're holding tension, perhaps in the left hand. If it's fully relaxed, the fingers will gently curl up. Perhaps there's some tension in the shoulder, the back. Breathing into it, allowing it to soften. Rolling back to center, giving the knee one last hug. And then lengthening both legs for Savasana, the final relaxation. Allowing the feet to fall away from each other, arms resting by your sides, taking up as much space as you need. Closing down the eyes. Resting here, allowing the body to release whatever tension is left. Letting go of your Ujjayi Pranayama, returning to your natural breath. Softening the legs, the belly, the chest. Feeling the breath flow through your body without restriction, without holding. Feeling the spine melting into the ground. Allowing your shoulders and arms to relax. Facial muscles are soft, the jaws, the cheeks, and the forehead. Feeling the eyelids become heavier. Enjoying this moment, this final part of our practice. Being grateful for our body that carried us through this and that continues carrying us every day. Being grateful for having time to practice, time to devote to our physical and mental health. And perhaps you can find one more thing you're grateful for. A person, something that happened to you today. Just allowing your heart and your entire body to be filled by the sense of gratitude and love. Love for every being on this planet, including ourselves. Sending a gentle, kind wish, wishing for all beings to be happy, for all beings to be peaceful, and for all beings to be free from any suffering. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me, and I hope to see you again.